Sadly, the game has no co-op feature at all. For a game like this, it's a big letdown for me. Kwing and I feel that adding a multiplayer mode would have added a whole new element to the gameplay. Also, the game has no online function either. This is one game where developers could have kept adding new challenges every month or so.
I hated jumping using the directional pad. It would have been nice for us to be able to assign it to an actual button, but oh well. Most people tend to agree with me on the backtracking element as well. It does take a really long time to get from one location to the next, and it's a big pain in the neck. Although we did find shortcuts, and Momohime can transport using the shrine. Now this is a minor nitpick, but I also noticed that the further you get in the game, the more likely you're to see and hear both the levels recycle and the music. The only difference is, of course, the foregrounds are a little bit different, so instead of like a ghostly forest, it will be raining or something along those lines.
But Kwing, it does feel like you are exploring feudal Japan, and most places will look the same, like villagers and shrines. The game is merely reflecting the locations more realistically.
I suppose you're right, babe. I guess we had no rant this time around. Sorry, folks. Demon Blade has such a tub of good things going for it. Let's first start with the in-game map. Now, it can be controlled by the minus button. Unlike most backtracking games, they don't highlight where you're supposed to go. In Demon Blade, they so do! A little flag appears and all you have to do is move toward it to continue the storyline. This makes getting lost next to impossible and gives this game another gold star. Now, we already made mention of this in the tips section, but cooking is extremely awesome. You buy the various ingredients from the item merchant, and you can cook food to use for later, or make food that is ready to eat right now. Not only is it used to restore your health, just like with Rune Factory, but it also gives you lots of SP. But wait, there's more! Another way to get more soul power is eating at the ramen shop. By going into one of these many restaurants scattered throughout the game, the gamer can get almost unlimited SP, as long as you have enough cash, that is. That's epic!
Which brings us to our next good quality, which is forging swords. We loved this feature. Assuming you have collected lots of souls, players can create really powerful blades, even early on in the game.
I agree 100%, babe. The ability for me to make over 100 swords to use was just incredible, and something you don't see very often in gaming. It gives so much variety. Each sword has its own special ability too, so it makes replaying the game more fun so you can try out all the different swords and see all the different powers. While we originally said backtracking was a bit of a pain, and you do a lot of it, the game actually does have warp points. Sweet! I know. At each of the shrines, talk to the fox with the big tracts of land. Ow! I didn't say anything bad. Anyway, and you'll be able to warp to any shrine in the game. This makes aimlessly running around a thing of the past. I think it's about time we talk about the graphics. Now, what are your thoughts, K-Wife?
Well, this is by far the most beautiful game I've ever seen. The graphics really do look hand-drawn, and every aspect of the game is just so incredibly detailed. It's breathtaking. As we said before, the graphics reflect the ink paint style from Japanese culture. We love the music in this game as well, and we really enjoyed the various Japanese styles of music. This emotion of the music fully captures the atmosphere of the game and draws the player deeper into the mystical world. Next on our list of great things are the items in this game. Kwing and I are really surprised with all the written and video reviews on the net. Not many people have mentioned the items at all. Demon Blade has items to help heal you in battle, like peaches and many different pellets. They also have smoke bombs, which help you avoid unnecessary battles too. Which, trust us, sometimes later in the game, in order to live to see another day, you need to run for your life.
The items I like the most are the stones that refill your soul meter and repair broken swords at the same time. That is epic. Stocking up on these various sharpening stones makes the player almost invincible, and you can use your super moves continuously as long as you have lots of stones in tow. This made some of those very challenging boss fights a walk in the park, because now you can keep using your super moves to your heart's content.
We both could go on and on about how well made this game is.
Demon Blade has some amazing qualities, but the heart and soul of every game comes down not to the graphics, but the gameplay, and this game continues to pass our expectations with flying colors, especially considering it's a Wii game. Demon Blade allows the player so much freedom during combat, it's staggering to think about. This is one major reason why I continue to play through this game over and over. To date, I've beaten Demon Blade about 6 times, and each time I love playing through it again and again.
I agree, Kwing dear. I like that if I want to dodge enemies or attack them at will, I can. I like that I can switch between 3 swords and perform aerial and chain attacks together. Insane combos too. The possibilities seem endless. The Demon Blade, again, has way too many good things to describe it in under 30 minutes.
I know what you mean, babe.
To sum it up, we love this game. It has wonderful hand-drawn visual style, superb music and sound, excellent gameplay, lots of great content, 108 swords, 6 total endings, extra challenge missions, a huge world to explore, RPG elements, and it's just oozing with so much replay value.
So, Kwing Reviews gives Muramasa the Demon Blade a 10 out of 10. A perfect score if you think about it. We both suggest you guys pick up this game for your friends and family come this Christmas season. We think it will be a major hit. Now, episode 110 will kick off our tribute to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' 25th birthday. Man, I am getting really old.
Starting off with the Turtles' second entry in the world of gaming, Turtles the Arcade Game.
This is Kwing
and Kwife saying
God bless and happy gaming.
Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe.
Until we meet again, gamers. See you.